everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone present on that side. I again welcome each and everyone on the Live Physics VK channel. So, here we are going to continue our class 12 electrostats on our next lecture, means lecture number 16. So, in this lecture, we are going to discuss some more thing about the PPC. You all know that the meaning of the PPC means parallel plate capacitor. So we are going to discuss something more terms related to the parallel plate capacitor and something related to the general capacitor. So, but before starting with that topic, I personally want to add this type of question. So one numerical that I want to start this lecture, means this lecture is going to start with the numerical concept. The concept is the similar that we discussed in the previous lecture. So in the previous lectures, I asked you or we solved out the series and the parallel connection of the capacitor. We have solved the series connection in the video and I asked to solve the parallel connection by yourself. But we discussed the result of the parallel connection. And if I revise, in series connection of capacitor, the result is similar like the parallel connection of resistor, and in parallel connection of the capacitor, the result is similarly like the series connection of the resistor. But about the physical parameters which are constant or which are variable in series and parallel, that we have discussed. I am again revising. In series connection, charge always remains the same and potential across each capacitor which are in series is different. And in parallel connection, voltage means potential difference across the capacitors are same and the charge is going to be different. Okay. So with that note, series and parallel, let's try to have this type of numerical. Okay. I know the series और parallel को आप लोग already और frequently कर लेंगे, and if you are having any doubt, you can ask me. आप आराम से पूछ सकते हैं. But you have to do such type of a question, and I am taking one question from our NCERT exercise. Okay. But similar type of question I have given you in the previous lecture. Previous lecture में भी एक ऐसा question डाला था, and hopefully आप लोगों ने assignment भी कर लिया है. If anybody having doubt, so he or she can confirm from here. So what's the question? The question is that we have a circuit diagram of the various capacitor C1, C2, C3 and C4. All the capacitors are connected in such a manner, whether they are in series or parallel, we have to find out. They are connected across a cell or a battery of 300 volt. And what is the teacher is asking? Teacher is asking, calculate the charge and potential across each capacitor. Teacher is demanding to calculate what is the charge and what is the potential across each capacitor. So what is the charge and voltage of C1, C2, C3 and C4. So let's start with that. C1 100 microfarad, C2 200 microfarad, C3 is also 200 microfarad and C4 is 100. So let's try to solve. So how it is going to be solved? C2 and C3 are in series. So firstly they are in series, and now I will discuss with you how to solve the series and parallel connection. And it's my request to each and everyone that while doing the series and parallel connection, जो last video में थोड़ा सा discuss किया था, and यहाँ पे हम लोग उसे पूरी तरीके से discuss करेंगे, please try to go with the proper step version, because if you attempt these steps properly, so the checker who is going to check your answer sheet, उसे वो चीज understood होगा, and that if the things are understood to the examiner, then only you are going to get your full out of full marks. Definitely वहाँ पे फिर कोई भी marks detect होने का chance नहीं है. This is point number one. Point number two, that I want more concentration on this type of numerical, because we have discussed that the series and parallel connection, similar like capacitor, वैसे ही series and parallel connection also holds in a resistors. And after completing the capacitor, so if I give you idea, so in the next two lectures we can complete our all the data, or you can say in the next two lecture after this, in the next two lecture we can complete our whole electrostats. Okay. So it's my request to everyone, start revising, because now we are going to have some class tests कुछ होने वाले हैं जो आपको अवेलेबल हो जाएंगे, so please उस चीज को frequently जाते रहिए. So the series and parallel capacitors का जो connection है same आपको resistors में मिलेगा. And at that time how to solve the series and parallel of resistors, only formulas are going to be different but the procedure is going to be same. So पहले ध्यान देंगे. So how we are going to solve this circuit? C2 and C3 are in series connection. So you will mention series of C2 and C3. And what is the result of series? 1 by Cs is equal to 1 by C2 plus 1 by C3. So what is C2? 1 by 200 plus 1 by 200. After solving the LCM, it would be 2 by 200. It would be 1 by 100. Or Cs is equal to 100 microfarad. So what is the net capacitance of the series of C2 and C3? 100. So which of the two capacitors that we solved? C2 and C3. So we haven't touched the C1, haven't touched the C4. So you have to draw the diagram again. C1 is as it is 100 microfarad. C2 and C3, their result is Cs, which is also again 100 microfarad. And this C4, which is 100 microfarad, it was also already in a same manner, and here we have the battery of 300. Now after solving the C2 and C3, this is the net effect जो अब तक हमें एक step के बाद मिला. Now what would be the next step? So the most of the time that I observed in this numerical, that most of the student will go in the parallel connection of C1, Cs and C4. But beta, it is not the parallel connection of all the three because we have a battery here. So it is just only the parallel connection of C1, which is 100, and Cs, which is also 100. Because these are the terminals which is common to C1 and Cs. So C1 and Cs are common and terminals connected, not the C4. C4 का एक end तो battery के साथ है. Okay, one end of the C4 is common to all of them. Cs के साथ भी common है C1, but another end is connected with the battery, na? So that's why C4 is not the part of parallel. So initially there are only the two parallel, and the parallel are, so the parallel of C1 and Cs, and what is the parallel result? C1 plus Cs, which is 100 plus 100. So the net result is 200 microfarad. So this is the net result after solving this. So once these two are solved, what is the result? 200 microfarad. But C4 was as usual, जैसा पहले था, 100 microfarad, and this is the battery. Now check this out. How 200, which is the result of C1 and Cs, is connected with the C4? Series connection. So there is a series connection. Not all the three are in parallel. So ये थोड़ा सा आपको कंसेप्ट रखना है. And now series of Cp and C4. So this was the Cp. So series 1 by Cs dash is equal to 1 by Cp plus 1 by C4. 1 by 200 plus 1 by 100. Since they are in series connection, and after solving their series connection, your LCM is how much? 200. It would be 1 plus 2. So the net capacitance after series is 200 by 3 microfarad. So this is our net capacitance after solving the complete circuit. And if we are going to draw this again, this is our 300 volt battery, and the net capacitance after solving is 200 by 3 microfarad. Now, since we have done the net capacitance, and if the teacher is asking you to calculate the charge or the potential, definitely we have to calculate first of all the net capacitance, and the same procedure you have to do when we will going to do the numericals related to the series and parallel of resistors. So practice here itself. Okay, now since we have net capacitance, since we have the net potential, so what else we can calculate? Net charge. So what is the net charge in the circuit? Q is equal to CV And what is the C? 200 by 3. And what is the voltage? 300. It would be 100. It would be or 20,000 microcoulomb. Since the capacitance was in microfarad, and here it is not necessary that कि आप उस microfarad को what you are going to do, that you are going to that microfarad into farad means by multiplying with 10 power minus 6. So यहाँ पे जरूरत नहीं है. If it is in microfarad, for this type of numerical you can remain into microfarad, and but this will consequence the charge to be in microcoulomb. तो ये आपके चार्ज को किस में लेके आएगा? माइक्रोकूलम में. So we can allow the charge to be in a microcoulomb. तो चल सकता है यहाँ. So this is the net charge, and this is the charge which is net going to store in this 200 by 3 microfarad. So the net charge across the 200 by 3 microfarad is 20,000 microcoulomb. Now we have to take ourselves in a reverse manner. अब हमें अपनी गाड़ी को रिवर्स में लेके जाना है. That since this 20,000 microcoulomb is storing in 200 by 3 microfarad, but if you go back, अगर एक बार आप flashback मतलब एक पुराने यानी इस वाले सर्किट में जाते हैं, if you turn back yourself into a reverse gear, you will see that this 200 by 3 microfarad is being the result of series connection of 200 and 100 microfarad. And this is the advantage of having the diagram. ये diagram का benefit है कि हमें सब कुछ diagram में दिख जाएगा, visualize होगा. We do not have to be indulge here. So this is the combination of series, and in series what remains the same? Charge. So that's why the charge across the 4 C4 would be also 20,000 microcoulomb, and the charge across CP would be also 20,000 microcoulomb, since they are in a series connection. और इसके पास 20,000 था. Now if we study C4, so we have the capacitance, we have the charge. So what we can calculate? Voltage. So we can calculate voltage across C4. So V4, if I give a name, V is equal to Q by C. Q is equal to CV, so V is equal to Q by C. What is the charge across this? 20,000 microcoulomb. And what is the capacitance? 100 microfarad. And here micro cancel with the micro. And if you solve this, so what is the voltage across the C4? Is 200 volt. So the voltage across the 4 of capacitor, we will write here V4 is equal to how much? 200 volt. We will write, and we will also mention into the box, because here the teacher is asking the charge and the potential across each capacitor. 4 में कितना होगा? C2, C3, and we have to do this one by one. अब हमें ये एक एक करके करना पड़ेगा. So here the C4 is done. Now the C4 has been studied. Its charge is 200 microcoulomb. Its potential is 200 volt. Now we will turn to the CP. Net capacitance is 200 microfarad, and the charge was also 20,000 microcoulomb because it is series with that, जो कि इससे यहाँ से आया था. Now we have the charge, we have the capacitance. What we can calculate? Potential, or you can say the voltage. So voltage across CP. So VP is equal to QP by CP, and when we solve this, QP is 20,000 microcoulomb divided by 200 microfarad, and it will gives us 100 volt. So what is the voltage across this capacitor? 100 volt. Now we will again look back into the reverse. अब हम वापस से एक बार रिवर्स में देखेंगे. So this C4 has been studied. C4 को तो आपने पढ़ लिया, so this is done. Now CP. This CP is made up of parallel of CS and C1. That is the advantage of having the diagram again. So since it is a parallel connection of CS and C1, इन दोनों का parallel है, and in parallel what remain the same? Voltage. And what is the voltage CP has? 100. So this CS will contain also 100 volt, and what would be the voltage across C1? Because they are in parallel. Since we have capacitance of 1, since we have voltage of 1, we can calculate the charge of 1. Done? Okay, in the similar manner we can calculate the charge of CS. But this CS is made up of series of C2 and C3. And in that what remain the same? Charge, तो जो भी charge इसके पास आएगा वो दोनों के पास जाएगा, and then we calculate the voltage. So up to here, I am not saying the answer is complete. We have done the net capacitance and we calculated up to here. The rest of the thing that you are going to do by yourself. If you found any difficulty, you can do yourself. First of all, खुद कीजिए. Then please do not hesitate to ask that question. So this is the most important and the frequently asked type question जिसमें charge और potential पूछे जाते हैं. And practice here itself. यहाँ पे ही बहुत ज़्यादा practice कीजिए, because in electricity we are again going to face such type of numerical. Such type of numerical concept would be different, formulas would be different, result would be different, but the procedure and you can say the format लगभग कुछ ऐसा ही होगा. Okay, so please do it in a seriously manner. जो भी numerical आप लोगों को provided है पहले. Okay, so since we have discussed the numerical or we started this lecture with the numerical, now let's come back to the knowledgeable or you can say the theoretical portion that we are going to continue about the capacitor, and our topic is what? Energy stored in capacitor. So the energy stored in capacitor, this is the factor that we are going to do now. So since we know that what is the purpose of capacitor, so purpose of the capacitor is to store the charge. Means in capacitor we can store the charge. Capacitor के अंदर हम लोग charge को store कर सकते हैं. Now if I want to discuss with one example or diagram itself, so in parallel plate capacitor what we have initially? So initially we have two identical parallel plates. So we have two identical parallel plates which are connected across a battery with the potential difference V and a key of K. Key so that I can switch on or switch off कर सकूं. So initially both the plates are uncharged. You know the procedure? Last lecture में हम लोगों ने इसी में ही डिस्कस किया था how the PPC works, what is the principle behind the PPC. तो हम लोगों ने वो चीज डिस्कस कर चुकी है. So initially both are uncharged. As soon as I plug in the key, as soon as I switch on it, what is going to be happen? Electrons are going to be removed from the first plate, and because of that, first plate is going to be positively charged. And the electrons which have been removed, or you can say the charge which has been removed from the first plate, that same amount of charge has been supplied to the second plate, which is connected to the negative terminal. And by this manner, the first plate becomes the positively charged because the electrons has been removed from it or ejected from it, and the second plate will become negatively charged because the same amount of charge or the electron which has been removed from here, they have been supplied into the second plate. So to store the charge, अगर हम चाहते हैं कि हमें चार्ज स्टोर करना है, हम एक प्लेट को पॉजिटिव बनाएं, दूसरा प्लेट को नेगेटिव बनाएं, तो अगर हमें चार्ज को स्टोर करना है तो डेफिनेटली हमें वन प्लेट में से इलेक्ट्रॉन को रिमूव करने पड़ेंगे एंड द सेकेंड प्लेट को हमें सप्लाई करने पड़ेगा. सो इट मीन्स इज दैट कि वी हैव टू डू सम एक्सटर्नल वर्क. हमें कोई एक्सटर्नल वर्क करना पड़ेगा. External work to do what? क्या किस चीज के लिए external work? We have to do the external work to remove the electron from the first plate and to supply the electron to the second plate. यानी first plate से electron को remove करना है और second plate को supply करना है. And for that we use the battery. So it means is that we have to do some external work to charge the capacitor or to store the charge in the capacitor. And the amount of work that we are doing, the amount of the work that V means the external factor, the work that has been done by the external factor on the capacitor, that work done will be stored in the form of energy. So definitely अगर हम capacitor पे work कर रहे हैं, so we all know that law of conservation of energy, that energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. So if my energy can't be destroyed, so where is that external energy has been gone? वो external work जो आपने किया वो energy कहाँ गया? And the answer is that energy would be stored in the form of electrostatic potential energy. That energy will be stored in the form of electrostatic potential energy in the capacitor. Why the potential energy? Because the charges has been stored. Because the charges are in the state of rest or in the equilibrium. So they are not in the motion. और ये मैंने starting में ही बोला था कि इस unit में we are not going to discuss about the kinetic concept. हम motion के बारे में बात नहीं करेंगे. So this is the concept of storing the energy in the capacitor. So let us try to find out the relation for that. But before that, let us try to explain the diagram. So what we are doing? We are considering. So let us consider a parallel plate capacitor of capacitance C. So let us consider a PPC of capacitance C connected across a battery of potential difference capital V. So we are connecting with a potential difference capital V, and whatever be the potential difference has been generated by the battery, the same amount of potential difference would be created across the what? The same amount of potential difference would be created in between the plate, because both the plates are connected to the terminals of the battery. Okay? To store Q amount of charge. So this all process is being done to store the Q amount of charge. So let to store dq amount of charge. First of all, let us try to find out how much external work that we have to do, but not to store the whole Q charge, but to store small dq charge. So therefore dw would be V into dq, because we all know that what is the potential difference? The amount of work done per unit test charge. But here we are doing the work to store the only small amount of charge, so that would be the small work done. So from here dw would be V dq, and since we know that V is equal to Q by C, so here dw would be Q by C into dq. So this is the small amount of work done, means the small external factor work to store the small amount of charge. So thus net work done to store Q charge. Okay, so the net work done, for that what we have to do? We have to integrate the small work done. But how much charge we have to store? We have to store Q amount of charge. But initially our capacitors are, they were uncharged. So how much charge we have to go with? It would be 0 to Q. So the limit go from 0 to Q amount of charge. So it is simple integration. 0 to Q, Q by C dq. Since C stands for the capacitance, which is a constant factor, तो C आपका capacitance जो कि constant है, unless until the physical parameter of the capacitance are not changed, because we have discussed in the previous that capacitance of PPC depends upon area, separation and medium. So here neither we are changing the area, neither we are changing the separation between the plate, or neither we are changing the medium in between the plate. So definitely C remains the constant. So it would be 1 by C. What left? Q dq. It would be Q square by 2 from 0 to Q. So after solving the limit, it would be 1 by 2 upper limit q square by c. So this is the net work done. So the net work done to store the q amount of charge is half q square by c. So thus what we are going to find out? Thus electrostatic potential energy. Thus electrostatic potential energy. The symbol is the same that we are going from the starting. Capital U is equal to the amount of work done, which is equal to half q square by c. So what is the expression for energy stored in the capacitor, or you can call electrostatic potential energy? It is half q square by c. But we have a formula from here. Q is equal to CV, and if we place Q is equal to CV, so it would become C square V square, and after solving, what we got? Half Q square by C, or if we place Q as a CV, it will become half CV square. And this is the expression for energy stored in the capacitor. So what is the energy stored in the capacitor? It is half q square by c, or half cv square. Okay. Now I will ask just only two small points related to that topic. If I ask you, how does the energy relate with the capacitance? How does the energy stored in the capacitor relate with the capacitance? Whether it is directly or whether it is inversely. So in the first formula, it is q square by c, and in second formula, it is half cv square. So according to first relation, you will suppose that it is inversely, and according to second relation, it is directly. So we are not specific about that. But I have discussed with you in the class 9, class 10th, and in class 11th also, that what is the meaning of proportionality and how we can check the proportionality of any term. So proportionality shows us the dependence, and to check out the dependence, whether the dependence is directly or whether the dependence is inversely. So when we are comparing the dependence of the two quantities, during that process the rest of the quantities including in the formula would be considered as constant. यानी बाकी अदर क्वांटिटी को क्या होना पड़ेगा? Constant. So in this formula, u is equal to half q square by c. In this formula, u is inversely proportional to c, definitely. But when charge is constant. So how the energy relate with the capacitor? The energy stored is inversely proportional to the capacitor, but when the charge is constant. But if we use this formula, and charge is constant in which connection? So you can say in series connection. So when we are in series connection, we will prefer to use this formula. We will prefer to use, means prefer. अगर आप second formula भी use करते हैं तो आंसर उससे भी आ सकते हैं. Whatever be the question the teacher would ask. Secondly, how the energy relate? According to second relation, half CV square, your energy is directly proportional to capacitance, but when potential is constant, and potential is constant in which connection? Parallel. So we should know these points. So energy stored in capacitor is directly as well as it is inversely proportional to capacitance. It depends upon the condition कि कब directly होगा और कब inverse. So when charge is constant, energy is directly inversely proportional, and when potential is constant, energy is directly proportional. Done? So please note it down the expression for energy stored in capacitor. Done? Okay. Since we have done or we have calculated the energy stored in the capacitor, and there is one small topic जो मैं इसी के साथ ही add करना चाहूँगा. We will continue after doing that relation, and that topic is energy density of capacitor. energy density of capacitor. Okay, so let us try to find out what is the meaning of energy density. So energy density means it is defined as energy stored per unit volume. So what is energy density? So energy density is what? Energy stored per unit volume, means how much energy is stored in a given volume. So the symbol for energy density would be small u. Energy stored symbol is capital U, and volume is, we will write VOL. For the volume we will not prefer to use the symbol capital V. I know कि हम लोग जानते हैं कि for the volume the formula, sorry, the symbol is capital V, हम लोग उसे use करते हैं. But here in this chapter that we are working on the energy, we are working on the electrostats. Here the capital V stands for potential. So confused now, इस point को ध्यान में रखने के लिए we will write the volume itself. So let's have the solution for that. So what is the energy stored? Half CV square. And what is the formula for volume? So let's try to find out. So since we are going to find out how much energy is stored in the PPC, means in the parallel plate capacitor, how much energy is stored. So this PPC contains two plates having area capital A. And what is the separation between them? D. So what is the volume? What is the volume acquired in between the plates? So if area is capital A and the separation is D, so we all know that what is the general expression for the volume? Area into length. So it would be, volume would be area into length. And what is the length in between the plate? Which is the separation. Clear? So volume, we are using a relation area into separation. And what is the capacitance formula? A efficient naught by D. So we will use that formula. Half C is A efficient naught by D. What we have? V stands for potential. Since we all know that electric field has also formula that we have discussed in the previous lecture. When we derived this formula, हम लोगों ने इस formula को use किया था, that electric field magnitudely is equal to V by separation, and here the separation is D. So V square. So V is equal to electric field into the separation, so it would become E square into D square. So we have placed, till now we have placed the value of C, हमने C का value रखा, we use the value of V from here, and what is the volume? Volume is area into separation. Solve out. Separation square cancel, area cancel. And what is the energy density left? Half efficient naught E square. And this is the expression for what? Energy density of the parallel plate capacitor. This was, or either you can say half Q square by C or half CV square. This is the energy stored, or you can say electrostats potential energy stored in the capacitor. But this is energy density, and its symbolic representation is small u. So half efficient naught capital E square. Efficient naught, we all know that permittivity, and capital E stands for the electric field. Okay, इन दोनों के सिंबल में अपने आप को प्लीज रेक्टिफाई करना, because most of the student has a habit of drawing the E in this manner. If you have a habit of drawing or writing the E in this manner, please change it, because it is going to be very much confusing for you. जहाँ पे हमारे पास इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड भी आता है उस फॉर्मूले में और एफिशिएंट भी आता है, फिर आप कंफ्यूज हो जाएंगे, ओके ये इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड था या परमिटिविटी इन मीडियम है, बिकॉज परमिटिविटी इन मीडियम का सिंपल एफिशिएंट होता है. सो फॉर दैट प्लीज E को E की तरह से ही बनाइए जैसा हमारा अल्फाबेटिक रिलेशन है. ओके, एंड दिस इज द one more small topic related to the energy. So we derive the energy. So after writing the energy, its variation with the capacitance directly or inversely under what condition. After writing that, please add on this topic, and this topic is energy density of parallel plate capacitor. Please note it down. Okay everyone, since after having the numerical in this lecture and the most important topic that we discussed recently, that was your energy stored in the parallel plate capacitor, and just related to that we'll also obtain a relation for energy density. Okay, now since we have discussed about the energy, since we have discussed about the capacitance of the PPC, तो हम लोगों ने कैपेसिटर के बारे में मोस्ट ऑफ द थिंग्स ऑलमोस्टली सब कुछ पढ़ लिया। नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू स्टडी द इफेक्ट्स ऑन द कैपेसिटर अंडर वेरियस कंडीशंस। सो कैपेसिटर पढ़ा जा चुका है कि वो क्या है, हाउ इट इज प्रिंसिपल, उसका एक्सप्रेशन, हाउ मच एनर्जी स्टोर्ड, हाउ दे आर कनेक्टेड, इफ दे कनेक्टेड इन सीरीज सो क्या रिजल्ट होगा, इफ दे कनेक्टेड इन पैरेलल व्हाट वुड बी द रिजल्ट टू दैट। तो एवरीथिंग हैज बीन स्टडीड, अब तक वो सारी चीजें हो चुकी हैं। नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस द लास्ट टॉपिक ऑफ दिस चैप्टर इज redistribution of the charges, and the topics are simple यार। So now the topic, once you understand the concept, चीजें बहुत आसान होने वाली हैं। Let's discuss on this concept. Okay, again the requesting factor, and with my experience that I am discussing, and that I will suggest you that this time whatever be the procedure that we are going to discuss during the derivation, the same would be the procedure of dealing with the numericals. Okay, I am not saying कि हमें यहाँ पे रेट्टू बनना है, but with the experience of the teacher, the only thing that I am giving you, because जब कोई चीजें हो जाती हैं already, अगर किसी चीज के बारे में आप जानते हैं already, and if we are going to discuss it, so first of all it is better to understood that कि उस चीज को किस तरीके से approach करना है। So this is the approach that I am discussing with you. So इस बार डेरिवेशन में ही आप लोग अपने न्यूमेरिकल को ही पाएंगे, because once we go after this, जब हम इसके न्यूमेरिकल्स को डिस्कस करेंगे, you will found that sir the numerical is also obeying the same procedure जैसे डेरिवेशन में गया। But first of all, what is the redistribution and sharing of the charges? So let's suppose we have two capacitor, first capacitor with capacitance C1, second capacitor with capacitor C2. So we have two capacitors C1 and C2. Okay, C1 has a potential V1 and it stores the charge Q1. Okay, another capacitor C2 which can be spherical भी हो सकता है, वो PPC भी हो सकता है, अब शेप पे मैटर नहीं कर रहे हैं, बस हमारे पास एक कैपेसिटर है जिसने अपने अंदर चार्ज को स्टोर किया है। सेकेंड कैपेसिटर C2 having potential difference V2 and having charge Q2. So this is our initial condition. What? Let us consider what we are doing. Two capacitors, two different capacitors. Okay, so जरूरी नहीं कि दोनों identical है। Let us consider two capacitors C1 and C2 with potential difference V1 and V2 and charge, or you can say and stored charge Q1 and Q2 respectively. Q1 and Q2 charges are being stored in the two capacitor respectively. So two capacitors C1 C2 with potential V1 V2 and with the charge Q1 Q2. So this is our initial condition, you can say ये हमारा initial condition है। Now what we are going to do? We are going to connect both the capacitors by using any conducting wire, copper, aluminium, so whichever you have the conducting wire, so we are going to connect them, means we are going to contact in them, either दोनों को connect कर दीजिए, or either you will say we are making a physical contact between both the capacitor. So we have connected both the capacitor by using a conducting wire. So now what is going to happen? Check this out. we have two capacitors C1 and C2. Okay, what we are doing to both the capacitors? Here we are doing the connection between them. So here we are connecting both the capacitor by using conducting wire or by directly physically contact. So since both of them have different potential, दोनों का potential difference अलग है, means दोनों का voltage अलग-अलग है. Let us consider a situation. The situation is, since we have considered both have the potential V1 and V2, imagine that V1 is greater than V2. For a consideration part, we consider that the potential of the first capacitance is greater than the potential of second capacitor. So means इसका voltage ज़्यादा है और इसका voltage कम है. You can take also V2 greater. इससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा, वो बाद में पता चलेगा. So since V1 is greater than V2, so it have higher potential. और definitely it have lower potential क्योंकि दोनों का potential क्या है? Different. Different word means if I ask you please एक छोटा सा मैजिक शो करते हैं जितना मुझे आता है. प्लीज इमेजिन टू नंबर्स. आई एम आस्किंग यू, दो नंबर्स इमेजिन कीजिए. मैं आपके माइंड को रीड कर सकता हूँ छोटा सा. इमेजिन एनी टू नंबर्स बट बोथ द नंबर्स शुड बी डिफरेंट. इमेजिन एनी टू नंबर्स. इमेजिन बट बोथ शुड बी डिफरेंट. नाउ माय आंसर इज out of these two number one number would be greater and one number would be smaller. है ना? मीन दोनों नंबर में से एक नंबर ग्रेटर होगा और एक स्मॉलर होगा और ये होना ही है बिकॉज व्हेन यू आर इमेजिनिंग और व्हेन यू आर कंसीडरिंग टू डिफरेंट थिंग्स तो डेफिनेटली एक न्यूमेरिकल वैल्यू ज्यादा होगी और एक कम होगी एंड हियर वी अज्यूम V1 एज अ ग्रेटर. सो इफ इट इज अ हायर पोटेंशियल एंड इट इज अ लोअर पोटेंशियल एंड व्हेन वी कनेक्ट द टू बॉडीज one with the higher potential another with the lower potential then what is going to be happen? The sharing of the charges is going to be happen. जब भी हम लोग किसी भी दो बॉडीज को आपस में कनेक्ट करते हैं तो दोनों का अगर पोटेंशियल डिफरेंट है your charge will always flow from higher potential body to the lower potential body and this will continue. ये फ्लो तब तक होता रहेगा जब तक दोनों का पोटेंशियल क्या नहीं हो जाए? सेम. So let after sharing of charge, after sharing or you can say redistribution of charge, V is your common potential. What is the meaning of V here? Please, here the V stands for common potential, means the potential which is common to the both the bodies. Means if we have two bodies, one with higher potential, another with lower potential. So it is a tendency of universe that everything will flow from higher energy to lower energy. If you have first body with higher potential, so अगर potential ज़्यादा है तो potential energy भी ज़्यादा होगा. You know ना? The formula for potential energy is equal to potential into charge. So if potential is higher, potential energy would be higher. So definitely this would be at higher energy and this would be at lower energy. Mean this is more unstable, this is more stable, and everything will always try to move from unstable to stable. और ये प्रोसेस कब तक होता रहेगा शेयरिंग का? जब तक दोनों के पोटेंशियल सेम नहीं हो जाए. So after sharing, what we got? That after sharing, let's suppose the first capacitor loses some charge. So let's suppose what is the new charge in the first? Q1 dash. What is the new charge in the second? Q2 dash. Imagine, I mean, it loses some, it gains some, but the potential in the both should be common. दोनों में potential क्या होना चाहिए? Same, क्योंकि sharing हो चुकी है. So after sharing, now I am talking about the situation after sharing. This was the situation before the sharing. It have its own capacitance C1, it have its own potential V1, and it have its own charge Q1. Similarly, C2, V2, Q2. In the same manner, we have C1, C2. Because we all know that capacitance, either it is spherical or either it is PPC. Capacitance depend upon nature of medium and capacitance depend upon physical parameter. If it is spherical, so capacitance depend upon the radius, 4 pi efficient naught into r. Or if it is PPC, so it depend upon area or separation. But here we are not doing any change in the physical parameter. ना हम radius बदल रहे हैं, ना हम area और separation कुछ change कर रहे हैं. तो C would remain the same. But only one thing change, potential. But due to the change in potential, it will loses the charge, it will gain the charge. So definitely charge is also changing and potential is also changing. But potential will remain changed. Potential तब तक change होता रहेगा और you will say sharing will continue. Sharing तब तक चलती रहेगी जब तक potential दोनों का same नहीं हो जाए. And after sharing, now they are in equilibrium. Now they are in electrostats. अब आपके charges stable हो चुके हैं equilibrium condition में. So now we are going to discuss what would be the common potential. दोनों के बीच का वो common potential क्या होगा. So I think you are understood. There is what is the meaning of redistribution or is the sharing of the charge because of potential difference. So the body with higher potential loses and the body with lower potential gains it. So now what we have to do, let us try to find out what would be the common voltage in both of them. So for initial condition, so help me to study initially. So initially, what is your total charge? Q. So total charge is equal to charge in first plus charge in second. I am talking about total charge of system. मैं पूरे सिस्टम के चार्ज की बात कर रहा हूँ. System word means including first and second. So initially total charges, initially means before sharing. Sharing करने से पहले total charges charge of first plus charge of second. Okay, first का charge Q is equal to CV. So what would be the Q1? It would be C1 V1. And what would be the Q2? It would be C2 V2. So this is the total charge of the system before the sharing. Now, once we connected the conducting wire or once we make the physical contact between them, due to the potential difference, the charge is going to flow from higher potential body to the lower potential and it will continue to flow unless their potential remains the common. जब तक दोनों के potential same नहीं आ जाए. So let's talk about final or you can say after sharing condition. Let's talk about the after or you can say final condition. Finally, total charge of the system Q dash is equal to Q1 dash plus Q2 dash. First charge, whatever be the charge after losing जो first के पास पड़ा और whatever be the charge जो second के पास हुआ net finally after receiving. But what is the first charge? Q is equal to again CV. But the capacitance is C1. But what is the voltage after sharing? It is only V. So net charge after sharing is C1V plus C2V. In both the bodies the potential is common. So the net charge after sharing is C1 plus C2 into V. So this is our net charge or the total charge of the system after sharing. And this is the charge. Equation 1 represents us the total charge of the system before sharing. So this is the charge before sharing, this is the charge after sharing. But according to law of conservation of charge, according to law of conservation of charge, and that we discuss in the first lecture of electrostats, first lecture, where we discuss about the properties of the charge, and the property says that the total charge of the system is always remain constant. Total charge तो उतना ही रहेगा बस जो only sharing हुआ. If I contain 10 rupees, example, if I have a 10 rupees and one of the candidate have the sum 16 rupees, कुछ है उसके पास 16 है मेरे पास 10 है, तो obvious बात है मेरे पास ज़्यादा है उसके पास कम है. Let's suppose मैंने उसे देना शुरू किया, so मैंने उसे एक प्रोवाइड किया तो मेरे पास 10 है उसके पास 6 है, सॉरी 10 6, so I left 1 तो मेरे पास 9 बचे उसके पास 7 हो गए. एक और लूज किया तो मेरे पास 8 रुपीस और उसके पास भी 8 रुपीस. सो नाउ द पॉइंट इज कि हम लोग मनी का शेयरिंग जो कि हम लोग प्रैक्टिकली नहीं करेंगे बट फिर भी इमेजिन कि मनी का शेयरिंग अगर हम लोग करते हैं वो तब तक होगा जब तक दोनों के बराबर नहीं हो जाते. तो व्हाट वाज द इनिशियल मनी 10 6 16, आफ्टर शेयरिंग 8 8 16. सो टोटल चार्ज ऑलवेज रिमेन कांस्टेंट क्योंकि चार्ज आपका इन दोनों बॉडीज के अलावा कहीं नहीं जा रहा है. So that's why by 1 and 2 total charge should be equal. So that's why C1 plus C2 into V should be equal to C1 V1 plus C2 V2, and we have the formula for V. V stands for common potential. So the common potential has a formula C1V1 plus C2V2 divided by C1 plus C2. And here we have the formula that what would be the common potential after the sharing of the charges or after the redistribution of charges among the two capacitors. Done? Basic, simple. We apply the formula, we find the net charge. Net charge is always the algebraic sum because it is a scalar quantity. Total charge is always conserved. Means in indirect manner here we use the two properties of the charge जो हमने first lecture में पढ़ा था. तो indirectly charges की properties जब तक आप charges को पढ़ते रहेंगे वो लगे रहेंगी, वो हमेशा काम करती रहेंगी. In the next chapter जहां पर भी आपको charges आया, you have to study the properties of the charge. That's why your previous knowledge कभी भी आपके पीछे नहीं रहते हैं. आपको हमेशा उनको अपने साथ लेके चलना पड़ता है. We have to take, if we want to study capacitance, हमें potential का जरूरत पड़ेगा. हमें electric field के concept की भी जरूरत है. Because if we deal with capacitance और हम electric field को दिमाग से निकाल देते हैं, तो definitely we will fool. Because in TPC, the electric field in between the plate is sigma by efficient naught, जो कि Gauss law से आया था. We use that. We are using the potential formula. In the capacitance, we are using the relation between electric field and potential difference. Use कर रहे हैं. In the capacitance itself, we are using the properties of the charges. It means when we are dealing with the units, जब तक एक complete unit है तो उसके various parts, बहुत लंबा हो गया हमारा time period. So from the last 25 days हम जितना भी work कर रहे हैं, I know बहुत लंबा जा रहा है lecture, मेरे lengthy हो जाते हैं, but try to understand. We have these units as a longer, जो आपस में interconnected है और बहुत lengthy है और CBSE में भी marks carry out करते हैं. Okay? So please note it down, the redistribution or the sharing of the charge and what is the common potential. Please note it down by pausing the video. Done? Okay. Now, since we came to know that initially and finally the body has a different potential, and what is the common potential? C1 V1 and C2. Common potential is C1 V1 plus C2 V2. C1 V1 plus C2 V2 divided by C1 plus C2. Now, what is happening? I am again writing. Initially, it was C1 V1 with Q1. Second, with C2 V2 and Q2. After sharing, so this was the situation before sharing, or you can say initial. After sharing, what happens? So after sharing, we have C1, we have common potential, and we have some new charge in the first module. In the same manner, in the second, the capacitance remains same, potential is common V, and the charge is Q2 dash. And we came to know that what is the common potential? So common potential in both the bodies is C1 V1 plus C2 V2 by C1 plus C2. Now the point is that here we have two bodies, C1, C2. Initially they have different potential and we assume that V1 was greater than V2. ये चीज हमने माना था. V1 was greater than V2, we assume. So this has a higher potential, this has a lower potential, and when they contact them, so the charge is going to flow from higher potential to lower potential. Now your charge is flowing. Now the question is that who is responsible for flowing the charge? Mean charge flow कौन कर रहा है? Do we are doing some external work? क्या हम लोग कोई external factor लगा रहे हैं ताकि charge first body से another body जाए तो हम लोग धक्का लगा रहे हैं? No. So the charge is flowing by itself due to that potential difference character, due to that instability character. So definitely जो भी हो रहा है वो इस system के अंदर खुद ही हो रहा है. So let us try to find out that what is the change in energy during the sharing. So what is our next topic? The next topic that we are going to discuss is change in energy during sharing or you can say redistribution of charge. So during sharing क्या energy change हुआ system का, or whether the energy of this system C1 and C2 remain the same. So this is the last thing that we are going to work here. So before sharing, so let us try to find out before. So total energy before. So total energy before U initial. So what is your initial energy? Energy has a formula, half C1 V1 square, half CV square. I am using this formula, plus what is the energy of second? Half C2 V2 square. Here we are going to find out total energy of system. And when I am talking about this system, it means we are talking about both. हम दोनों के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं, whether they are connected or not, means उनका sharing हो चुका है या नहीं हुआ, उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. Okay, so before sharing, this is our total energy, or you can say initial energy. Let's do after sharing. So after sharing, आपका total energy means the final energy is half C1. But what is the potential of the first after sharing? That is your common V square plus half C2 V square. What is common? Common is half V square C1 plus C2. And what is V? V is common potential. So can we use this expression जो अभी हम लोगों ने निकाला था? So if we use that, final is half V square. So square it. It is C1 V1 plus C2 V2 square divided by C1 plus C2 square. Since it is V square, so both numerator as well as denominator are going to be square into C1 plus C2. So this is your C1 plus C2. So one whole C1 plus C2 is cancelled with the another C1 plus C2. So what left? Is left in half. What is upper? On the numerator part में आपके पास क्या है? C1 V1 plus C2 V2 whole square means A plus B whole square. So A plus B whole square, open it. A square carefully. C1 square V1 square plus C2 square V2 square plus 2 C1 C2 V1 V2 divided by C1 plus C2. This is our final energy. So this was our initial energy of the system, and this is our final energy in terms of C1 and C2 and V1 and V2 after replacing the value of V. Done? So let's find out change in energy. Change in energy. Energy में change कितना आया? Delta U is equal to final energy minus initial. So how we calculate the change? हम change कैसे निकालते हैं? Final concept minus initial concept. So change in energy is final minus initial. So you have both the energies. So what is your final energy? Half C1 square V1 square plus C2 square V2 square plus 2C1 C2 V1 V2 divided by C1 plus C2 minus initial energy half, carefully, C1 V1 square minus half C2 V2 square. Both the terms are going to be negative because whole initial is negative. So what is common in all? Half. So since half is common, and after taking half as common, what would be the LCM that if I want to take? The LCM would be C1 plus C2. So if LCM is C1 plus C2, this whole term would remain the same. C1 square V1 square plus C2 square V2 square plus 2C1 C2 V1 V2 minus, if I multiply with C1, it will become C1 square V1 square minus C1 C2 V2 square. If I multiply with C2, it would be minus C1 C2 V1 square minus C2 square V2 square. Okay, hopefully try to understand. I am just only taking the LCM. अगर किसी को देखने में विजुअलाइज में प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है मींस इफ इट इज नॉट गेटिंग क्लियर जस्ट यू हैव टू टेक ओनली द एलसीएम ही लेना है। आफ्टर सॉल्विंग c1 v1 square c1 v1 square cancel, c2 v2 square and the last c2 v2 square cancel. What left? 2c1 c2 v1 v2 minus c1 c2 v2 square minus c1 c2 v1 square. So common part is c1 c2. So delta U means change in energy is half. C1 C2 is common. What left? 2 V1 V2 minus V1 square minus V2 square divided by C1 plus C2. If I take negative sign as a common, so what left? V1 square plus V2 square minus 2V1 V2. So a square plus b square minus 2ab, it would be a minus b whole square divided by c1 plus. So what is the change in energy while the redistribution of the charges? So during the redistribution of charges, energy में कितना change आया? Negative half c1 c2 bracket v1 minus v2 whole square divided by c1 plus c2. Okay, why I go a minus b whole square v1 minus v2? Because we have clearly mentioned earlier that v1 is greater than v2. But if some of you has taken no sir, I want to take v2 as a greater and v1 as a smaller, so it would become v2 minus v1 whole square. So a minus b whole square or b minus a whole square, the magnitude term would remain the same. So this delta u is negative. So delta U कैसा आ रहा है? Negative. Means initial energy and this is your final energy. And when we go, जब हम गए क्या गए? When we go final energy minus initial energy to calculate the change. तो जब हमने final में से initial minus किया, आंसर कैसा आया? Negative. So what does it implies? So it implies means delta U negative implies that initial energy is greater than final energy. It means definitely initial energy should be greater than final energy. तभी तो आंसर नेगेटिव आ रहा है। और इसका मतलब अगर initial energy final energy से ज्यादा है, so what does it mean? It means is that इनिशियली एनर्जी ज्यादा थी सिस्टम में और अब सिस्टम के पास एनर्जी कम है. इट मींस you are losing the energy or you are gaining the energy. We are losing the energy. So it implies that energy losses. Energy losses. So what is the energy loss during the sharing? I am asking you, what is the energy loss during the sharing? For example, if I say I have some initial energy, I have some final energy, and after calculating change in energy को calculate करने के बाद imagine that the change in energy is minus 10 joule. Please, change in energy is minus 10 joule. So this is your change in energy. So now I am asking you, what is the loss in energy? What is the loss in energy? So the loss in energy would be how much? 10 joule. Because the loss word that we are using itself includes the negative behavior. So if someone asks you what is the change in energy, then go final minus initial. But if the teacher asks you what is the loss in energy, what is the loss in energy during the sharing or during the redistribution, the loss word means he is already giving that initial is greater than final. वो पहले ही बोल रहा है loss है. So we will go initial minus final. The answer would be the same. What thing changes? This whole term में से ये negative sign remove हो जाएगा. But when you remove this negative sign, you have to write what? Delta U loss. You have to write here the loss in energy. Done? So this is today's or this lecture's the last topic that we discuss. And what we discuss in this lecture means in this whole concept, the time जो आप लोगों ने दिया. So we discussed the 2 to 3 derivations. We discussed about energy stored in the capacitor और उसी से just related था energy density. Then we discuss about the common potential, means when we discuss about the redistribution of the charges, and at the finally we discuss about the the sharing. During the sharing, what is the change in energy? So your topic is change in energy during the sharing of charges. Done? So this would be your diagram. We will start, we will find out initial, final, then we will change, and this is our answer. And in this lecture, I am not going with the numerical of this. So in our next lecture, we are going to start with the numericals related to the redistribution concept. But in this video, you will get your assignment related to the energy concept. The concept. ये just केवल derivation, practice it and just solve it. Just केवल practice करना है, solve करना है. Derivation को खुद ही कोशिश करो, मेरा कॉपी करने का कोशिश मत करो. Just only concept. Initial energy half C1 V1 square plus half C2 V2 square. Final energy half C1 V square plus half C2 V square. V का फॉर्मूला मालूम है. Take the LCM, open the bracket. थोड़ा लेंथी जाएगा, but carefully and you will get your answer properly. आपको टीचर के बोर्ड की भी जरूरत नहीं है. But on the other side, I will say note it down. Complete up to here. After this, we will just only, it will take only 2 to 3 lectures, more hardly, to complete our electrostats and start preparing yourself for the some test that I will provide you, so that we can analyze also कि हम लोगों ने कितना काम किया. तो हम लोगों ने last 25 days से वर्क किया है. You are doing the very hard work. आप लोग बहुत सही तरीके से काम कर रहे हैं. बस आप उसे एनालाइज और वापस से रिफॉर्म करने का बारी है. But before that, please note it down. Thank you very much.